one thing above all else is clear. If the Sword Coast is to find any measure of peace, Kalar Argent must be stopped.
If it's one thing that I've learned, it's that any wild place will be full of dangerous creatures. Trolls, giants, ogres, hobgoblins, orcs, and these are just the more intelligent ones. We routinely find giant spiders, basilisks, wyverns, wolves, ferocious bears. My, and I want to be a ranger. Maybe I should have been a paladin like Ajantis. I don't think I could live with all those restrictions. I need the wide open and my freedom. Paladins have rules for every action, from shaving your face to dealing with evil monsters. So, no, it's not for me. Maybe it's my elven heritage, or maybe it's the stories I grew up reading, or the influence of both my fathers. Put it all together and out I pop. I think it's led to all the things I like doing in my life. I love taking aim with my bow and delivering shots that hurt my target just right, and sometimes outright take them down with the first hit. With larger creatures, that's not so easy, but I can still try to hit them where they're most vulnerable. With this new bow we picked up, which was identified as the bow of the Banshee, I'm hoping it will help to take my archery to new heights. While our enemies seem numberless, I am also noticing that they seem to be getting tougher. Just look at all the giants we had to fight at once. They nearly destroyed us, and then we took part in assaulting the besiegers at Bridgefort. That was quite a tense situation. The Barghest, who was in charge of our enemy, would have represented a formidable opponent just on his own. So we need to keep improving our skills and our equipment, lest we encounter something even worse, which I am sure we will. Just a little area left of this forested part to search through. Hopefully we won't find Skie dead or anything, but she's got to be around here somewhere. Here, oh, displacer beasts. These things again. I gotta save my fire arrows. We're running into so many trolls.
For the fallen!
Oh, more.
Another try I shall give.
I am shaped.
For Cloak Shadow!
Your life shall
Fall
be mine.
before me.
Nobody got hurt. This time. Typically, we have a couple injuries by now.
Such menial tasks.
I wonder what killed these creatures up here, these orange creatures. There's more of them.
Sword first.
Fine.
Wonder if it's still around. It's probably very dangerous. Here's the road. Oh, what's this? More of these. That looks like a really powerful one over there. Very large one.
Presently.
What?
Yes, Selune guides my hand.
Oh, they're about to
Fine.
come after me. Oh! One of them casts a spell against... Ah. Okay. We can fight that.
I shall.
This might help, actually. I don't know if these creatures will be affected by this. Fear. A couple of them were. Target the chieftain, I assume he's in charge of them.
Will end thee.
Minsk.
Sword first.
Oh, it's dead.
Your life shall be mine.
Potion of regeneration. Alright, I think we got them. There's no room in there. Oh, put that in there. Make some room. Potion of regeneration. Some kind of magical sword and a belt. Two-handed sword has a minor enchantment. A girdle, which we cannot identify right now. I wonder if we have any one. Take one of these. Protector of the Unworthy. Girdle of Blades. The Protector of the Unworthy, the most infamous owner of this item, forever tainted its reputation, though it is still a truly useful item. Moranden, of the Wicked Heart, made his living looting the bodies of those he slew. He would goad true warriors into duels of honor, though he had little knowledge of the subject, and laugh as their blades glanced off him. Eventually he met his end at the hands of a frustrated woodsman who had wisely cast his sword aside in favor of a tree stump. Oh, okay. So it helps against slashing and penalty for crushing. It's not real. It's a curse. Cursed item. Don't put that on, Minsk. It's not for you to wear.
Fine.
Oh, is there another one? Was it one that was feared away? Oh!
Your life shall be mine.
Had some kind of magical stealth. We couldn't even see it. We can hear it. That was weird. Have any healing left?
What is it?
Fine.
What can it be now?
Just explore this last area up here, and then we have this area over here. Oh. Okay, this is probably what killed all these orange guys. That's a shambling mound. I'd recognize that. And that looks like a siren, but maybe it's a dryad of the woods. Okay, gotta kill the dryad. Everybody focus on it. She might cast anything, who knows. Minsk, you need to get over there. It's moving fast.
As you desire.
She's dead.
Yes?
Your evil ends now.
End thee.
Maybe fire would work well against a shambling mound. Minsk.
I am shamed.
Okay.
What is it? Such
Caught a
menial
bit.
tasks.
But we have to get over here. Some jewelry. Some amulet. Again, I have no idea what it could be.
A simple matter.
I'm not very good at identifying these things. Not like, say, a thief or a wizard. A mage. Oh, who's this? Looks like a crusader.
Let us speak and be done with this.
Hoy there, you looking for the crusade too? Look for the crusade. Do you think me mad? They say the Shining Lady pays. Hey, I know you. You're Orin. You slew Saravok and drove Korlash out of that crypt. You cost me everything. I mean, it was just a job, you know. Not a big deal. I'll find another. I don't want no trouble. I'll leave you to your business if you leave me to mine, alright? Okay. How do we get over here? Maybe we can't.
I've traveled with a lot of great people in the past.
we can't. It
More
just
than
looks
you
so
might
thick we
believe.
couldn't get through
but
it.
This is the best team ever.
Oh, beetles.
Come at me!
Use your bow, Minsk. Let's try to reduce the amount of injuries we take. Are you... You must be out. I can make some room if I can get... Well, I only have 30 bullets. And these are the good ones you want to use when you go up against something really tough. I don't know if I want him to have that right now. That's all everyone seems to have. Okay. Well... We'll have to get more when we get back. Can't.
Fine.
Kill this thing.
I killed 2 ogres with a bent fork and some boot black once.
I don't believe that's true. Some a pitchfork and a boot. Boot black? Sure what he said. He likes saying it though.
Such
Does this
menial
go down
tasks.
into some kind of hole? It's covering up something. What's that noise? What is this? Through the spectacle of spectacles, you catch sight of down here, catch a sight of an otherworldly creature.
Presently.
Oh.
What? A simple matter.
Minsk, looks like somebody is in trouble here. Let's see. Can you do it? Are you able to? He said you could pull them into your plane.
Thy called.
Oh, it's an earth elemental of some kind. Pull in the other person too. Who knows if they're in trouble where they are. Well, they were.
Such menial tasks.
Rumble. Hello, can you understand me? Rumble. Okay, it's hostile.
I need a bigger sword.
And whoever
Where am I?
it was
What happened?
is now here with us. Calm down, you're safe. You're on the Prime Material, a world called Toro.
You have my thanks. I thought I was in the dead book for sure.
Mind if I ask you a few questions? What do you want to know? Who are you? Name's Rayandra. What race are you, Rayandra?
Never seen a tiefling before, eh? Fiendlings, some call us.
So you're part devil?
Devil, demon, who can say? Some bit of fiend runs through my veins, that's all I know.
Oh. So you're evil then?
Pike that. I'm no full-on fiend bound by me blood. I can be good or evil as I like.
Good. I've heard of tieflings before, but I don't really know much about them. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I have another question. Where did you come from?
I was born in Sigil, the city of doors. But you caught me traveling the elemental plane of Earth. That's where I ran into that rock monster.
What business do you have in the elemental plane of Earth?
I was looking for gold. Gems, whatever I could nick. There's diamonds big as your head there if you know where to look.
But it's very dangerous trying to get them. Another question. Okay. I know enough. All the best to you.
Not so fast. You save me and I pay my debts. Take my ring. It'll serve you well. Now I must be finding a gate back home. I wish you well, Cutter.
Minsk is very hurt from one hit. We really need to focus everything we have. Could it possibly be paralyzed?
Aye.
I don't know if flint arrow fire will do. What about arrow of death? Arrow of biting, arrow of death. Arrow of ice and arrow of biting.
Your life shall be mine.
Yes, yes?
paralyzed. It worked. Down in here's wand worked. Well, that's it for that thing. Look at all the gems it had. The emeralds. Now, what did she give me? Containers full. Here, you have to take this, Clint. A ring. Identify. Ring of the Tiny Fiend. Every elemental plane has its own native creatures, the lowest of which are the Mephits. These imp-like creatures appear composed of whatever element dominates their home plane. They are remarkably clever for such unintelligent creatures, and can often be found serving as wizards' familiars. This ornate gold ring displays 4 chips of precious stone, emerald, ruby, sapphire, and diamond surrounding a grinning Mephit's face. Oh, so it gives... you can summon Mephit once per day, and it gives you resistance against all the elements. I think... Minsk? Topside scratch? Maybe Rasad can use it. Okay, so can I get rid of some of these? Yeah, it's a little better.
A pleasant enough walk, though I feel solitary so far from civilization's walls.
We have done an awful lot of fighting just for this patch of wilderness. Just about spent, actually. I don't want to rest out here if we can help it. Well, let's go back to this place that's boarded up. Or the hole's boarded up. Maybe it was boarded up to keep the beetles out, but they got out anyway. Huh. Where could this lead? Place full of evil shadows.
Yes?
Not good. I can just use my bow.
Nature's servant awaits.
Where are you, Minsk?
Yes? You called?
For the fallen!
I am shamed.
That's a big one right there.
Thy demand?
Okay. It wasn't so bad. And Clint found a trap.
Done and done.
Yep.
Is there something else in the room with us? An amulet. A couple of scrolls. I'm not sure if down here has these. Well, she didn't have the Conjure Lesser Fire Elemental Scroll, she says. There's more down here.
You bet.
Silver ring. Oh, spider silk. We have to get that back to Khalid for Jaheira. I thought we would have had spider silk from one of those giant spiders, but I guess not. This is little spider silk. Your lack of discipline is disappointing and dangerous.
Much more interesting this way.
As you desire.
Things are much more interesting. No.
Menial task.
Anyways, we have to find... I know it's late now. It's midnight, I believe. We have to find Skie. Okay, well this leads to the Dragonspear Castle from underneath that we were told. There's a grove before it we'll explore first, but before all that, we'll head right to Dragonspear Castle and see if we can spot Skie out here.
A simple matter.
Barricades set up. Probably just slow... Oh. Okay. Looks like the edge of the castle walls has collapsed. They might not know who I am.
Such menial
Since Minsk
tasks.
journeyed with such a fine companion.
Halt! Friend or foe? How can I know that? We've not even met yet. None but those who walk in the Shining Lady's light may pass through here. Do you carry Kalar's seal? I do not. Not yet. I would fight under her banner. I understand her crusade welcomes new recruits. The Shining Lady embraces all who claim her cause as their own, but I cannot allow you entry. You'd not be the first of our foes to attempt to enter the castle in the guise of the faithful. Without the seal of Kalar, you shall not pass. Be gone. I also need a whole bunch of things from inside the camp, too, so...
Fine.
We need to find that
Yes?
seal of Kalar. I thought we had one. I guess this doesn't work. We had one to get into Bridgefort besieging camp. Let's just scout the outside of this place, then. Yeah, this is... They didn't set up very good defenses. Like, siege weapons can easily batter that aside. But I guess the castle is kind of falling apart in places.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone, you animals.
That's her. We take our orders from Kalar Argent, girl, not from you. Let the girl go, mercenary, or Kalar will know of your deeds this night, and she will not be pleased by them, I promise you that. Who are you, then? I'm the last thing you'll see in this life if you don't release the woman and leave this place now.
Help me, please. They're going to kill me.
Enough of this nonsense. Cut them down. This is how they act? Regular arrows.
I'll test your metal with cold swing and a miss. Feel the might of my order.
Doom draws close to thee!
It was easy enough. Chainmail has an enchantment on it. I wonder if... Yeah, minor enchantment. Well, Skie, we saved you. What are you doing out here, girl?
What is this? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm spying on Dragonspear, watching the Crusaders for weaknesses we can exploit.
What have you learned?
They're just as boring as the Flaming Fist. All they do is work and pray. The most interesting thing I saw was them shoring up a section of wall to the west, and that was not interesting at all.
I saw that. Well done, Skie. This is usable intelligence. Now it's time for you to return to the camp. You're too valuable an asset to risk losing.
I did good? Really? I mean, yeah, of course. I knew that would be important. When my dad was my age, he was already a hero. No one thinks I can be a hero too, but they're wrong. I'm glad you at least see that I've got something to offer. Take care.
Make her feel useful. It works. What is making that horrible sound? Ooh.
So she's the goddess of stars and navigation and wanderers. Sounds pretty good so far.
Selune is also worshipped by goodly lycanthropes.
Goodly werewolves? Didn't know there was such a thing. Well, let's give that a pass. What I get caught up on is the light aspect.
Without light, all would be darkness.
That's true. That's undoubtedly true. A bit of a tautology, but I see what you're getting at. But no, the light is just not good for me. I'm sure it's fine for some, a friend to most, even. But gnomes do better when we go unnoticed. Less trouble that way, you know?
Less trouble for
believe
you.
I do.
More trouble for everyone
But
else.
thanks for explaining Selune to me. It really was very interesting, and I expect you'll do quite well as one of her servants.
At least he's polite.
Selune guides my hand.
A simple matter.
But I would think halflings would be more the kind of that you're talking about. Glint? Gnomes? Anyways, we have to get back to camp. Shouldn't take too long to get back there.
Surprised to see you here. I thought you'd been sent to penetrate Dragonspear from below.
I'll be heading there soon. Glad to hear it. Don't let me keep you. Okay, we have a lot of things. We have the bear pelt. We have spider silk. I didn't find the last ingredient that
It is a
Nira
joy
needs.
to fight with one such as you at my muscular side.
Okay. Private Heldar needs a new pair of boots made from this bearskin. Oh, really? Does he need a new pair of boots, or does he want a new pair of boots? Without these boots, he's convinced he'll die in battle. That mindset will affect his ability to fight. It could even get others killed. Fine, fine. It would take a day, though. I don't see why he can't make do with a pair of these other well-made boots. Superstition isn't logical. That's true enough. I suppose, alright, I'll see what I can do. Give me a day to work on them and check back. Well, we have to rest anyways. Yeah. Well, let's just do what we need to do in the camp first before sleeping. Oh, hello.
Did you need something, young one?
What is it you're doing here, if you don't mind my asking? Looks like an elderly soldier.
Consulting on tactical movements and troop deployments. I've been retired for years, but my mind's still sharp.
Clearly. What did you do before you retired? I was a warden in the Waterdeep City Guard. I joined at 18 and served over 30 years. 3 decades. You earned your retirement, yet you are here, right in the thick of things. I don't mind helping plan strategy. I enjoy it, actually. I won't be seeing any action myself, though. My fighting days are well behind me now.
You're the one everyone's talking about. The hero of Baldur's Gate. You've seen many battles. What do you think of war?
Sometimes a war is needed, but most conflicts work themselves out in time. As a general rule, shorter-lived races are too quick to jump into battle. An interesting perspective. Have you heard the expression, know your enemy? Some believe learning all you can about your foe gives you an edge, but I think it's just as important to understand the minds and motivations of those one will fight beside.
Why don't you talk to some of the people in the camp? Find out why they're here, what they're fighting for. Then come tell me if you've learned anything.
Okay. Should speak to the others in camp to learn of their experiences in times of war. What about this... The Vigilant over here is training these soldiers. She must have something to say.
What a bunch of pathetic babies! I've never seen a worse lot in my entire career!
Okay, I don't need to hear that anymore. Why did you join the March Against the Crusade?
Battle needs to be fought. I'm a soldier. What more is there to it?
Warden Two had suggested I learn more about my allies. Did you request this assignment, or were you ordered here? I volunteered for the assignment. Can't see what difference it makes.
Why we fight is as important as how we fight. Sometimes, it is even more important.
It's true. Look, this isn't my first campaign. It isn't my second either, or 5th, or 10th. I may only be a vigilant, but I've seen plenty of battles. How is it you haven't been promoted by now?
You know what commanders do? They move wooden soldiers around on maps. Vigilance? We talk to the troops. We secure provisions and monitor morale. We keep soldiers alive.
And you are to be commended for it. Even if every fighter the Coalition has survives, the Crusaders will still die. Some of them, most of them, maybe, are good people. Hell, some of them are friends. You have a friend in the enemy camp? Tristian was my closest friend till I moved to Waterdeep. We kept in touch. His mother wrote me when he joined the Crusade, asked me to find him, to send him home. I can't, though. My people come first. They have to. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to these drills. Dismissed. That was interesting.
Fine.
Well, who else can I talk to? Skie is back. That that should help. What was his name? Corporal Duncan Bentz. He should be a little bit more less stressed now. Who is this man? He's basically...
I welcome you with outstretched
I know who he worships. You worship Ilmater, don't you? Are you still sick? My companion Jaheira can heal you. If you think it's best, I will heal the man. No. No healing. I am made to suffer. My pain brings me closer to the crying god. Yes, you're talking about Ilmater. Ilmater, the broken god, the lord on the rack, the one who endures. Every racking cough brings me closer to my faith. I don't know why you people believe in this, follow this god. So you truly don't wish to be healed. You wouldn't understand. Only the faithful can comprehend Ilmater's wisdom and the purity that comes with perseverance. I do understand. Suffering scours the soul, bringing what's truly important into focus. You know the crying god's teachings, then you understand why I refuse healing. Ilmater teaches us to persevere, but also offers comfort to those in pain. We will need your strength to defeat the Shining Lady. Allow me to heal you. You've convinced me, stranger. I must think of the greater good instead of my personal faith. You may heal me. Jaheira, do what you can to alleviate this man's suffering, please. I feel better. No. What have I done? Forgive me, Ilmater. Your servant has failed you. But you, Orin, you did help me. Take these as thanks. I'll keep the whip, though. After this, I have much to atone for. Oh, my. Any god that believes good health is something for followers to atone for is not worthy of such devotion. It's your choice, of course, but you're making a foolish one. In your name, Ilmater. As he whips himself. Well, at least he agreed to be healed. How about you, Josiah? I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. There are many I must tend to. Then why do it? Why join the coalition instead of doing Ilmater's work another way? My triage is full of very sick patients. I can't waste time talking until they're restored. I'm sorry. Okay. Goodbye, then. I can ask nothing more. Come back once you've taken a look at the afflicted. I still haven't found that tree bark. I didn't see it. Jaheira would have said something about it. I wonder if...
What is it?
I don't really like Torsen Delancey, but maybe I'll try speaking to...
Such menial tasks.
Marshal Netherlock. Excuse me, I hope I didn't catch that plague. Tickle in my throat.
Good to see you.
Orin, good to see you. Skie's been located and returned safely to camp, Marshal Netherlock.
Thank the gods. I don't know what Duke Silvershield would have done if anything happened to his daughter. I appreciate your taking care of this. Here's a small reward for your efforts.
I've assigned Skie to join some of the other soldiers in filling sandbags. She'll be at it for days. That should keep her out of trouble for a while. I owe you my thanks. Oh, I don't think she's gonna be too happy doing hard work. Is there anyone else I could talk to? Oh. What about General Stonehound? She might have a story to tell.
Well, look who we have here. The hero of Baldur's Gate deigns to walk among us. Aren't you supposed to be spelunking in Kaelar's caverns?
I'm just heading out to deal with that now. Well, don't let us keep you. Go, 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 go. Yeah. She doesn't want to talk. Well, what about this, one of the guards, then?
Tasks.
This sergeant over here.
We're few, but fierce.
Beware the Crusade. They're sneaky little buggers and enthusiastic. Oh, I guess not. What about Belagarm? I didn't want to go talk to him, but considering he doesn't like me. Oh, it's you. Do you need something? Can I ask you something? Is this your first major military campaign? You do realize I'm the busiest person in the camp, don't you? I've no time for idle chatter. Warden Two-Edge believes I should learn more of those who fight the Shining Lady. I'll not take much of your time, I promise. Fine, fine. Since you're an elf, I suppose I can give you a few seconds. What do you want to know? Quickly. What made you join this coalition? I've supplied small Flaming Fist engagements before, and I'm a proud citizen of Baldur's Gate. When they requested I come along, I agreed readily enough. And you're quite busy. You doubt it? Troops need weapons, they need food, fresh water, clothes, warm boots, blankets, and bedrolls. This expedition wouldn't have made it a mile outside of Baldur's Gate without me. Is this the biggest battle you've ever supplied? By far, the organization it takes to keep this operation running is staggering. I can't imagine how they managed it during the last Dragonspear Wars. What made you join this coalition? Anyway, as did I. Many thanks for answering my questions. Hey, it's nice to talk about something other than how many bedbugs per roll is considered acceptable. If I had time, I'd tell you about the last Dragonspear War. Fiends spewing forth from the castle, Waterdeep's city guard and Flaming Fist, fighting shoulder to shoulder. Then a second time the devils poured out, rampaging all the way to Daggerford. I'm a bit of a history buff. Maybe I'll get to help make some on this venture. Now, I have to get back to work. Luck to you. Okay, well, I'll go talk to Two-Edged.
Did you need something, young one?
I've been talking to people around the camp, as you suggested. I'm glad to hear it. Tell me, what have you learned of your allies? Everyone has their own reason to be part of this effort, and each reason is valid in its own way.
I'm glad you took my request seriously. Finding out about your allies helps you understand them. It might also help you understand yourself. Here, take this old medal of mine. I had it enchanted at one point. You'll have more use for it than I am certain.
Okay, thank you. I think it's time to go and sleep.